No limits at Texas. With the high-speed banks at Daytona.
I mean, nobody's going to catch that three-truck of Hal Amy as he takes it.
And the drop of the green flag. To green flag pit stops. To their DNA. We live for it. There's 7 nights in a week. And only one night matters to us. The moment to prove that we're the best. Laying down an entire season. Pushing the limits. We're made for it.
Bumper, Artie Peterson out to the lead. Glenn Jameson's pushing hard now. Garrett behind him. Top 5 could throw a blanket over it. Artie's going to drop down to the inside. 10 car's going to start pushing. These guys are getting a little dicey back in 5th and 6th place. Little contact between the 14 and the 70. 63, 3 wide in the front. Artie Peterson stuck out in the middle. Brandon Winning, we got a car down on the apron, 70 car, and now a car up in the wall. We got a wreck behind him. 1 lap to go. Rick Fagone has got the position right now. Garrett Helmlinger and Glenn Jameson neck and neck. We got a push on the inside, push on the 10 car. Rick Fagone looks like he might pull it off neck and neck at the line, and the 10. Oh, the Garrett Helmlinger, I can't believe what I just saw. It looks like Garrett Helmlinger.
Survival of the fittest. 16 chase drivers. 1 championship. Who's got what it takes? As they give the command to start the engines, it's time to find out. WFO is live right now.
On it, but man, Fagone has just a perfect 1 and 2 right there, Nation. Fagone's going to bring it off the bottom, out of turn 4. Can he hold them off to the start-finish line? And I believe he's going to, Nation.
Good win.
Our legacy is ours to choose.
Sean Bender. Welcome you guys to another WFO broadcast. I usually do my intro and get right down to business. Not used to starting this late, but here we are. And I feel like right off the get-go, Vern Bradley, your leader. I'm going to assume that Vern started on the pole. This is kind of a shorter track, kind of fits in his wheelhouse, so wouldn't surprise me to see if he started on the pole tonight. Seeing right here, this is Vern's probably about a second and a half ahead of Rick Fagone. And then you've got the 31 of Richard Holland sitting back in fourth place. Jeff Martin running third, right on his bumper. But Vern's in another time zone right now. He's doing a really good job coming off of 4, and that's the tricky part to this track. Misjudging the exit of 4 is really easy to do. Take a look back, see how far Rick Fagone is back to him. The second and a half's not a big lead, especially when it comes to those guys back there. Maybe later on in the run, you see them come back to him. I think we're going to go under 1 caution tonight. Say we'll get 0, wouldn't surprise me at all. See if we can find this, we're having more issues. There we go. There's the 38 of Derek Robinson. Currently running in the 9th position. There's the 1 car, Artie Peterson. Running in 5th right now. Good start for him tonight. If I was willing to bet, I would say the fuel window here will be about 35 to 40 laps with these guys. Not a tough pit road to get down. It's just that the speed is so low. You're going to have to slow down to about 40 miles per hour to get on pit road here without getting a penalty. Look at this field. It's pretty spread out except for these 3 right here. Richard Holland, Jeff Martin, and Rick Fagone are running right on top of each other. Jeff Martin is in a HJRM sandwich right now. So here we are, third race of the chase. We've seen some guys struggle. We've also seen some guys rise to the top. Talladega was kind of a telltale, rolled the dice, threw a little loop into all of it. And you got Vern Bradley out to about a 4-second lead. It might have been, the pin car might have hit the wall just now. I don't know if he got moved out of the way here. Take a look back. See what happened here. These guys got around him pretty quick. He might have hit the wall on the exit. No, he just didn't get a very good exit there off of 1 and 2. Now he's back to the 4th position. Jeff Martin's starting to show his strength. He's actually on the outside, coming out of 4. Jeff's got the lead down to about 2 seconds now. These guys are starting to catch that 114. Jeff might be leading the way up there. Richard Holland tried to get around 114. Couldn't do it off the exit. See if he can peek. He's peeking here in 1 and 2. Doesn't look like he's going to do it this time. Jeff's doing a really solid job of just letting him have that inside line, just letting him peek just enough, and he's holding him off. So I think that outside is working for Jeff a little bit better. Back here, Hal Amy. Get the 70 Burt Wilson on the inside right now. Put Burt up to the 6th position. These two having a solid night. It's a shame the car count's so low tonight. I think we started the race with 11 or 12 cars. And we're down to 10. Garrett Humlinger is out of the race. There's Glenn Jameson running in 8th position right now. Waiting for Glenn to sneak up there. Go back up here to your leader, Herb Bradley. 2.5 seconds. Richard Holland was able to get around the 14. Jeff Martin. These guys are still battling it out. It's a tight group here. Jeff looks like he's fighting a tight condition on the exit a little bit. But I know who's not tight right now, and that's Vern Bradley. He's getting around this place really well. They figured out the exit of 2 and 4 a little bit better than these guys. Right on board with him for a minute here. Doing a really good job. He's cutting the corner. You see him driving it down in there a little bit harder than everyone else. Right on board here with Jeff Martin. Jeff's doing a little bit different entry. He's coming in a little softer. He's actually riding that high line in 3 and 4. That's interesting. I don't know if it's helping his time. He's actually getting back around Rick Fagone here. Looks like it's paying off. High line might be where it's at for these guys. Marty Peterson's about to go under fire by Burt Wilson. Bert's doing a good job. He's worked his way up there to fight for 6th position now. Actually, this is for 5th. He's cracking the top 5. Let's see if we can get around here. All the way on the bottom. Doing a good job holding it down there. We're already getting really close to the middle of the corner. Looks like Bert's going to clear him. There's a good pass. Top 5 for Burt Wilson now. Somebody's working really hard, trying to get up there to that leader, but it looks like an eternity right now. 31's got a lot of work cut out for him. We've seen him do a really consistent race week in, week out. Let's see if he can get on and off pit road okay. Speaking of that, right on cue, he just came right down pit road.
I'm pitting Richard. Ricky, sorry.
Ten four, Jeff.
Pitting in there. Pitting in. Number 1.
Got you, got you.
Here they go. They're coming down pit road. Richard Holland doing a great job coming in and getting off.
70's pitting. 70's pitting.
3's pitting, 3's pitting.
A little bit of race chatter mixed into the spiel here. 3 cars coming down pit road. There's Hal Amy. My microphone keeps cutting out, and I don't know why. I've got some major PC issues here tonight, and I keep trying to monitor things, but stuff's just not quite working right, so I apologize. There's like a sound issue, graphics card issue, something's dead wrong here. Might even just be a Windows reboot. I don't know at this point. So if I'm talking and you guys don't hear me, that's why. Seems like every, 5 minutes or so, it just completely cuts off. Been an interesting day for my PC. I'm actually on the verge of updating it here soon. There it was again. So, yeah, whatever issues I'm having here tonight, I'm just going to put the camera on exciting and hopefully everything works. Vern Bradley back out to the lead. A little bit less of a lead this time, though. Richard Holland's caught up to him within a second now. Monitoring this race. 14 and the 10 are back here still battling. They were. Jeff Martin's since pulled away from Rich Fagone about a second and a half, so he did a much better job getting on and off pit road than Ricky did. Go back here and look at Burt Wilson, see if he was able to get back out there. Artie Peterson got back around him. But these three are right on top of each other now. Wilson, he's got the 63 of Glenn Jameson on his bumper. Artie's kind of pulled out a little bit on him. board with a 63 Glenn Jameson, figure out what's going on here. Glenn really hasn't moved up through the field too quick tonight. Usually he qualifies towards the back. You'll find him in the top 5 by now. That first round of pit stops. And Glenn's having a really quiet night so far. Mike doing its thing again. We're watching this race right now. We'll get through it together. Herb Bradley pulling back out to a second lead over that 31. Richard Holland, second place. Jeff Martin in third. Jeff's having a hell of a good run tonight. Rick Pagonin, fourth position. Fifth place, back to Artie Peterson. We were just looking at that battle. These guys are right on top of each other, closest on the track. 70 and Burt Wilson running in 6th. Glenn Jameson in 7th. Al Amy, 8th position right now. And Derek Robinson's going to round out your field. We got a bunch of little tandems here all over the track, but the closest battle right now is between the 1, the 70, and the 63. The 40 out of 130 right now. I'm going to take a little moment here. What's up, Denise? I'm going to take a little moment here and see if I can figure out what's going on with my sound drivers, what's going on with my... I'm having sound issues, graphics issues. My graphics card seems to be sorted out, but now I'm having USB problems. And the only way for my microphone to start working again is if I unplug it and plug it back in. So I'm going to try to figure out what's going on, what's causing this issue. Guys, give me just a moment, and I'll be right back. appear that I have something sorted out here. Sorry for the little delay, the little break, and 1,000 other things that are going on. Right now we're on lap 57 of 130. Your leader is Vern Bradley. Rick Fagon has been working on this 14 car for quite some time. Jeff Martin's been tough to get around here. Ricky all the way to the bottom, trying to get by. Just can't clear him on the exits. Man, that was close. Almost had him cleared. I think Jeff's going to lose this spot. See him coming in 3 and 4. Ricky prevailing this time by. Jeff Martin is hitting pit road right now. It might have been part of the plan, actually. Jeff might have slowed up and let Ricky go so he could get the entrance to pit road. Hi, Diana. How's it going? And guys, I apologize for the delay. I've been having some microphone issues. After the graphics card update, things kind of went wonky. I probably should have restarted my PC before I tried to run the stream, but everything was kind of last minute. And it created a lot of problems. Vern Bradley on pit road. The car Rick Fagon actually started on the pole tonight. He's on pit road as well. Drop the jack on the 114 right about now. There he goes. And Rick Fagon, Marty Peterson off pit road. Vern Bradley dominating the field right now. 60 out of 130. He's led pretty much all of them. Curious to see, Burt Wilson's actually stayed out a little bit. He's led some laps now. Curious to see when he's going to come down pit road. Might be this time. Burt seems to be stretching in a couple more laps than the rest of the field. That could pay off. Peterson had a little bit of trouble there while I was trying to sort out my microphone as well. Like he got a little loose off of 4, or maybe somebody helped him move up the track, but either way, he was completely sideways on the front stretch. I'm doing good, I can't complain. I got a new graphics card coming in the mail. It's supposed to be here on the 14th, so hopefully it shows up on time. I know Christmas is like the worst time of the year to order anything ever, let alone something that's in such demand. But here's hoping. In the process of finishing my wife's computer as well. Got her a build going, and that's kind of what I'm going to do. I'm going to trade out my graphics card, put it in hers. And hopefully we'll both have good enough computers we can do whatever the hell we want with them. I know she's got her company or business she runs where she's making custom t-shirts and tumblers and whatnot. It needs a good PC to do all the graphics and run Photoshop and such. Vern Bradley's 2.5 second lead is gone now. Richard Holland beat him off of pit road. Might have taken 2 tires. I don't know if there was any strategy there. He's out to almost a 3 second lead, so maybe he figures something out. Vern is definitely pushing that car. You can see the way he's coming off the corners. He's pushing it right to the edge. Trying to chase down that 31. throttle and keeping the RPMs up, getting that thing to turn with the right rear. There's an art to that. He's doing a really good job with it right now. Almost got it down to 2 seconds flat. Right on board with Holland real quick. Get an idea of how he's running. Favoring a little bit lower away from that wall. Vern's just got a different technique altogether on how to get in and out of these corners. Pretty cool to see different driving styles like these two right here. The way they get around places a little bit different, but they're always fast. Go back here and take a look at the 10 car Rick Lagone, 14 of Jeff Martin. These guys have been battling back and forth all night. I think we have a car in the wall back here. Well, I think that one of Artie Peterson might have tagged it there. Jeff's been up and down like 3rd to 4th. He hasn't went out of the top 5. Seems like the further the run goes, the 14 just has to run that higher line to get around, and that's opening the door for the 10 to get by him. But Jeff's able to hold his own up there. Kudos to him. I haven't seen anybody else running that high line as well as he is. It looks like it's really tough to pass here tonight. Glenn Jamison. We were talking about it earlier, how Glenn wasn't in the top 5, and there he is, running 5th position. Snuck his way up there. Oh, we kept the cameras off of him. He went for it. Bert Wilson still running in 6th position. He was up in the top 5 for a moment there. Al Amy, 7th place right now. I think there might be a battle shaping up here soon between these guys.
What the fuck, Coop?
What?
No, I don't know.
Been having issues all night.
Dude, you have the whole subscription.
Yep, it's something's not right with my graphics card. I updated it, and ever since I did that, it all went to shit.
Dum-de-dum-dum.
Yeah, I try to keep my NVIDIA game drivers as updated as I can, because sometimes I'll play a different game and like DLSS or a new feature will come out and it'll fuck everything up if I don't update it. But this time around it fucked up because I did update it.
Well, fuck, how are you doing, Coop?
Good, man. I'm good. Got a graphics card in the mail on the way here. Got all my Christmas shopping done for the most part. Fucking chaos, man. Everything is short supply, hard to find.
I don't know, that's probably why I don't do it.
It wouldn't be so bad, but it just seems like the things that the things you wouldn't expect to be on a shortage, like cream cheese. Just stupid shit like that. It just randomly goes out of stock and you can't find it anywhere.
Oh, fuck, I love cream cheese.
I know. And I bought some blueberry bagels the other day, and
I got blueberry muffins here if you want some.
I know cream cheese. I had to use butter. It's that privilege, you know.
Cholesterol.
Title. Yeah, dude. Honestly, I restrain myself from eating butter straight out of the tub. No spoon.
Dude, that's nasty.
Richard Holland under fire from Vern Bradley. Looks like he finally caught up to him. Here they go, battling back and forth. Vern's fast as hell here tonight, man. Richard got ahead of him in pit road, but Vern's chasing him down and now trying to complete the pass for the lead. These two side by side. 57 laps to go. I mean, Richard has a couple more pit stops the way he's been getting on and off pit road. He might be able to beat Vern, but he's not going to beat him on the track. This guy's fast. You're probably wondering what the hell I'm even talking about, aren't you?
A little bit. I was down there talking to Vern, but he's like getting all serious, so I got the fuck out of there.
Oh yeah, he's probably trying to catch that 31.
Good luck with that.
He caught him. Passed him. Yeah, I can throw it up on my screen if you want.
On my phone, dude.
So,
Can't
56
see.
laps to go. Did you see it?
No, I'm on my phone. I have to use the push to talk.
I thought we figured out that you could use push to talk and do that at the same time.
No, we figured out push to talk and the fucking, I guess the YouTube chat. I can't see that either.
Oh. Well, anyway, here we go. Go through the field again. Richard Holland in second place. We were just looking at the leader. Vern Bradley got around him. Third position is going to be back to Jeff Martin. Actually, it's the lieutenant Rick Fagoni's got around him. There's little battles happening all over the track. If you don't go through, you'll miss them. These guys back here have been battling the whole race. Actually, they're spread out now. There's the 70 and the 63. Al Amy running in 7th place right now. Artie Peterson in 8th. Greg Robinson put him under fire right now. Artie's actually 2 laps down. These guys are fighting for position right now. Artie all the way out by the wall and actually gets into it. He's going to bring it right down pit road and locked it up a little bit. Artie had a tough time coming out of Ford. Painted the wall.
That's what it's there for.
Yeah, man, I'm doing all right. How are you? Talking to you, Nation. You're that good, huh?
Well, nobody ever talks to me.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
It's actually not a bad loneliness.
Being completely honest with you, I like my silence every now and then. Maybe we can just do one of those silent streams. One of those silent races.
That's what we need to do. Just get on here and not say a fucking word.
We'll go back and listen to the entire broadcast and like, there was no commentary at all.
Nothing. Just zero.
You get to the end of the race and be like, thanks for coming, and then just end it.
That would be funny as fuck.
You paid for this broadcast, you got ripped off.
Well, you got your money's worth.
Yeah.
So I had some fun last night. I threw a hooker out into the cold, so
Wow.
that was my highlight.
You didn't even pay her?
Nah, fuck that.
So
She was one of those fucking, like, you know, those fucking meth head, coke freak, itchy, scratchy, little scabby bitches.
yeah.
I'm like, you gotta go. She's like, I got nowhere to go. I'm like, yeah, you do. The fuck out of here.
Is she trying to get a room? Or she just hiding in the lobby?
She was with somebody that wasn't here anymore, and she was using his room.
Oh.
Out the fuck you go, bitch.
You had to throw her the fuck out.
Yes, I did. And goddamn, I felt all warm and squishy inside when I did that.
I bet. This time of year, buddy, I don't know what, probably had to call up their dealer. Like, hey, can I stay at your place? I don't fucking know. I don't know how that
Well,
works.
maybe she should have made better life choices. It's not my fucking problem.
Better life choices. What does that get you?
Yeah, it doesn't get you really anywhere, because I probably should have made better life choices.
I could have thought of about 100 examples just now of where I am right now. They all went through my head.
And they all sucked.
We won't go down that rabbit hole. Let's through the field real quick. Vern Bradley and Richard Holland spread out a little bit. 14 car just clipped the wall. Trying to catch that 10 of Rick Fagone, and not the best of him there. Let's run on board with Jeff. Jeff's been getting around here really good tonight. He's been fighting that top freaking spot. Back and forth with Ricky the whole time. So what do you think, Nation? Do you think it's pretty safe to say Vern Bradley's got this thing wrapped up already?
I was down there talking to him. He's, I don't know. He might have it.
About a second and a half ahead of the leader before second place, and Richard Holland's on pit road now. The other closest guy to him is Rick Fagone, who's 12 seconds back. So Vern's running that perfect race that he talks about. He's doing a hell of a job. So Holland's off pit road. Here comes Vern Bradley. Richard was able to pass on pit road and get to the lead. But Vern traced him down about 3 seconds back and then pulled out to another 2-second lead. Vern's fast, man. It's just a matter of when these pit stops time and who's going to be where when they take that last stint. Hopefully no caution comes out, because it'll be interesting to see where Vern ends up after this pit stop.
So on the blueberry muffin thing, do you want some or no?
I mean, I'm not really a muffin guy. Not a fan.
Dude, they're cheap-ass hotel fucking blueberry muffins. Do you want some or not?
No, they're always like, they're either really dry or they're really soggy. There's never an in-between. I don't think I want any, no.
Okay, that's probably a good choice.
No, what I wanted was some cream cheese for my bagels, man, and you can't fucking find it.
All
It's
right,
not there.
come over to my house. I'll give you some goddamn cream cheese.
You know what else isn't available?
What's that?
At least in my store, you can't find Oreos right now.
Dude, I work at a hotel. We got Oreos up the ass up here, man. Come on. I'll
Well, I mean, like, you can find them in individual packs, but you can't buy them in the like the big, whatever 32 pack or whatever they come in, the double racks.
Yeah, we got like 2 of those at the house.
Can't find them up here. Gone. Somebody's buying all the damn Oreos up, Nation.
Well, you know where I live, so I'm right off 77. Just stop by and I'll give you some Oreos and cream cheese.
Richard Holland was able to beat Vern Bradley on that pit stop, but I don't think it was enough of a lead. Only a second gap. That's not going to be enough. Might be saving fuel too. Don't know if they can make it to the end from here. They make it to the end, Nation?
I have no idea. I don't even know what lap we're on.
40 laps to go, and I think their pit window was like 32 laps, because I don't think they're going to make it. I'm interested to see Burt Wilson's down pit road finally. He's been the furthest to stretch these runs, so he might be able to make it on this last stop and go all the way to the end, but I don't think the rest of the field can do that. We might see another, like a first-time win here for Burt Wilson this season. If it plays out the way I think it's going to, he might be the last car on the track. He's got to try something, because he's running in third position right now. He's actually probably going to be back in the fifth or sixth position, but it's such a gap between him and the leaders. Stretching the fuel mileage is not a bad call. There's somebody that was able to pull that off last week at Michigan. Ran out coming to the line.
Oh, Desiree, please don't corrupt that kid with our stupid broadcast.
What?
She sent me a picture of her young and watching our broadcast.
Oh boy.
But, well, technically it's your broadcast, not mine.
It's our broadcast nation. You're here to enjoy it.
Let's all enjoy.
Let's give the kid what he wants right there. Hal Amy running in it's the 7th position. Currently a lap down, but he's on a little bit different pit stint than everybody else. Hit it a little earlier. Not a bad night for Hal. Kept it off the wall, kept it clean.
The fucking funny part is the kids watching our broadcast in diapers, and that's kind of what I do.
Depends.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Yeah. I don't wear pants when I watch the broadcast. I just
Did not need to know any of that.
clothing's optional when you race. Makes you faster.
Yeah, but it's faster at what?
Finishing.
Oh, God damn it, dude.
Anyway, Richard Holland, some reserves in the tank there. He's turned it up a little bit, able to hold that lead. 0.3 of a second separate him and Vern Bradley. Vern's chased him down, but not as quick as he did the last run. If Vern's going to be able to get around him. We get 32 laps to go. I still like Burt Wilson's strategy here. I don't think the rest of this field's going to make it. And as hard as the 31 and 114 are racing right now, if they didn't have enough fuel, they definitely haven't been saving it. There he is right there on the bumper, the 31. And they go into 1 and 2. Vern's peeking on the inside right here. Richard Holland holding his own on the outside. Let's see if they can get it by. This time around, Vern's still on the inside. Might lead the lap this time. Ooh, Richard Holland able to edge him out just about 100th of a second there. Vern's going to drive it deep into the corner. Got the run off. Here comes Holland back on the inside. Thought he might have a crossover coming there. Close racing between the first and second place right now. Let's look back here. Jeff Martin back up to third position. Able to get back around Rick Fagone. 28 to go. I don't know if Vern's going to pull out to quite such a lead as he did last time. He had to work really hard to get by Richard Holland. Little brush with the wall there. Vern's actually pushing it a little too hard, I think. Trying to pull out that lead. Minor brush, though. Didn't seem to affect the speed any. And he's about a half a second ahead of Richard Holland. We got 26 to go now. 30
Where are we at?
Kentucky Motor Speedway.
Oh, god damn it.
I said it earlier, solid run tonight for Jeff Martin. He's probably going to bring it home in third position. I don't know how this pit stop's going to shuffle out. If they even have to pit at all, I might be crazy, but I really feel like Burt Wilson, if he wasn't, well, I don't know. He's 2 laps down now. He might not be able to get back around these guys if they pit. It's going to be close. He might be saving. He might be stretching it out to the end. He might be why he went another lap down. Let's see if he can make it all the way. It's going to be tough to estimate that. Like I said, I've been watching these guys, and I haven't seen them run more than 30, 35 laps. These guys pitted with 40 to go. And the leaders definitely were not saving. I can tell you that. All right, so there they are coming down pit road. It looks like they split the run. Burt Wilson's staying out there. See how far he can go. Richard Holland's still out there on the track. What do you think, Nation? You think Burt can pull it off?
Of course you can.
He's been pulling the longest runs before pit road. I think he can make it.
Dude, I found a guitar pick.
You found a guitar pick.
Yes, I did.
When is Richard Holland going to bring it? There he comes down pit road. I'm pretty certain this time by. Nice and smooth. Don't want to get a speeding penalty. 114 of Vern Bradley. Probably going to be your leader. He's coming around to get his lap back here. Burt Wilson only able to get one of those laps back, so whatever he was doing to save, I don't think it was enough, or maybe he had a mistake, I don't know. But I really liked his chances. I think he's just fallen too far out now. Len Jamison up here in the sixth position. Trying to get around Derek Robinson there. He's a lap down. How about Hal Amy running in fourth right now?
Who?
Hal Amy.
Never heard of her.
Jeff Martin on pit road. He's a lap down now. Something happened to the 14, or are we just waiting on the 10 car to pit? That's your leader right now. I don't know if Ricky's stayed out this entire time or if he's got to bring it down this time. Yeah. Oh, coming in really hot. Holy shit. Thought he was going to get a penalty for sure. So there it is, right there. Vern Bradley back to the lead. Timing and scoring gets a little messed up when these guys cycle pit stops, so it takes it a minute to figure it out. Things all but wrapped up, nation. I don't think that anyone's got the 114 in their sights. Richard Holland's 2.5 back. All Vern really has to do is set the cruise and let her go.
That sounds about right, yeah.
He doesn't want to take it too easy, but just maintain that 2 seconds and you're good to go. He's got some lap traffic to deal with here. It's like the 70 of Burt Wilson.
I was down there talking to him, but I had to get out of there because he was like in the zone.
Oh yeah, he's definitely in his zone right now. He's been running a perfect race tonight. He's probably led, I would say 75, if not 80% of the laps here tonight.
How many laps to go?
14 laps to go. 2 seconds roughly. I just don't think Richard Holland has it in the tank to catch this 114.
Well, can he make it all the way?
They pitted. They split the run. I knew they couldn't make it. I was right.
I can't see their race, so I have to ask you.
Yeah. Yeah, they did end up having to pit there to make it to the end. I thought Burt Wilson had the best shot at that. There we go, getting by Burt. Less than 2 seconds, and Holland's starting to catch him. Let's see. second and a half, that lap traffic really interfered with Vern Bradley getting by. I don't know that it was enough, though, for Richard to catch him. Laps to go, nation. It's down to 1 second. Go back here and check on Jeff Martin. He's running in third place. No one around him at all. I think he's got this pretty much locked up. We're going to continue to watch. The 31's catching that 114. He's going to have to make quick work of this one car. Peterson clipped the wall. I don't think Vern's taking it easy. He's just maintaining that gap. For 1.2 seconds. Richard Holland's definitely pushing it. That time by Richard ran his fastest lap of the race. He was putting it down. I don't think it's going to be enough. 7 laps to go. They keep sharing a 1 second gap. 1.1, 1.2. And then Holland will cut it down and it'll go right back to the very next lap. I think Vern's playing with it a little bit, making sure he maintains it. .8 of a second. That time by 9/10 of a second. 5 laps to go. Does Richard Holland have something reserved? Or does Vern Bradley got this thing wrapped up, led the most laps, did a great job getting by Rick Fagot in the pole center tonight? Caution free, flag to flag racing, brought to you by CheckerWon Manufacturing. Mr. Tuesday ARCA Series has been fun to watch all season. Vern Bradley let a couple get away from him this year that he led a lot of laps in. This one, I don't think it's going to be the case. See, Richard Holland gets within that 7/10 range. Then it goes back to 8, 9/10. Just don't think that it's going to happen. These two boys are driving harder than anyone else on this track right now. Bradley really close to that outside wall that time by. 2 laps to go. does Richard Holland have anything left for him? 0.4 of a second. I don't think it's enough time. He might make it to his rear bumper here. White flag is out. Vern Bradley just has to do it 2 more times. All the way to the bottom. Richard Holland is able to shave that lead down. But it's going to be about 0.3 short. As Vern Bradley leading the most laps, just putting on a clinic here tonight. The 114 Country Time Lemonade coming off of turn 4. And your winner tonight, Vern Bradley. Congratulations to him. Excellent driving. They were ripping it there at the end, Nation. Another 3 or 4 laps, maybe. It would have been close, but Vern was able to maintain that gap and put it down to the end. Good race to him. Congratulations to the 114 tonight. Great job by Richard Holland. Probably the only car on the track that had anything for the 114. 3rd place finisher tonight, Jeff Martin. Hell of a good job for him. Solid top 3 all night long. There's your 4th place finisher, Rick Fagone. 70 of Burt Wilson finishing 5th tonight. Top 5 for him. Hell yeah. Derek Robinson's, I don't know if this is correct or not. We're going to bring up an official scoring chart. There he is, burning it down. You want to do this? You want to do this interview, Nation? Give you a chance to talk to him.
Who are we talking to?
Vern Bradley in just a moment. Catch up with him down on pit road.
Vern Bradley. Yeah, I never heard of him.
Never heard of him? Well, here's your chance. Here's your chance, Nation.
Okay.
Move him up here. We got Nation 01 and Bradley Cooper up in the booth. You got a copy there, Vern?
I do.
Holy
Hey, Vern,
shit,
fuck
buddy.
you.
Hopefully we put on a show for you, Coop.
That was excellent, man. Superior. You led all but maybe like 20 laps of this race, and that was just because you were on pit road for him.
Yeah, me and Holland switched roles on that last run. I pitted a couple laps before he did, and it got me out there, and I was hoping it was going to be enough, and it just happened to work out that way. I've just had a fast car all night. Can't say enough about this Country Time Lemonade 114 machine. It's just been on a rail tonight.
That thing looked fast. It looked like you were driving it a lot harder than the others. You were right up next to the wall in the exits, cutting it down to the bottom sooner than anyone else. And you were able to get a drive off the corner like no one else. You had about a 3-second gap there at one point over Richard Holland. And I think the only thing he was beating you at was getting on and off pit road.
Yeah, I was the last run because he had the advantage there. I split the run in half. I knew that we had 44 laps left, so I just split the run in half, and then he knew that, so he pitted a couple laps later, and he come out 3 seconds behind. He did a heck of a job, but I think about the time he caught me, our tires equaled out.
Yeah, and what also I think interfered with that too was the lap traffic you guys had to navigate through. The timing that you would end up getting around somebody didn't quite mix well for your line, and vice versa. So I think that played a role in it too, where he wasn't able to catch you and you weren't able to get away from him.
Yeah, and it kind of felt that way. I mean, I was managing the gap the whole last run, and took it really easy on the tires, so I had a little bit more tire left in 3 and 4. And I think that if he would have got to me to race me, I think I still had something.
Well, it's excellent, man. You put on a clinic tonight. It looked great from every angle. Got anybody you'd like to thank for this excellent drive tonight?
Yeah, I want to thank Macaulay Culkin. I mean, Michael Macaulay. They're twins, ain't they, Nation? I get them mixed up all the time. Got to thank Nation 01, Jeff Martin for being down there with me tonight, being my teammate. Definitely want to thank everybody at WFO. That's all the members that come over here, and especially these dozen guys or so that show up on Tuesday nights to race. And Coop, thank you for being in the booth on Tuesday night. And least, let's not forget the fans. I mean, they're incredible people. They hang out with you on Tuesday. They come and somehow put up with me and Nation on Wednesday. I don't know how they do it.
How the fuck they do that shit?
I don't either, Nation. I'm not going to pretend to, but they come out in full support, and thank you very much. I appreciate it, and everyone at WFO does.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I mean, tonight they had to put up with me doing some weird shit too. I went into some weird mode with my graphics card, and I don't know what I did. I broke something, but my microphone wasn't working half the broadcast. We finally got that sorted out. So some weird things putting up with us.
I broke them more than once. So
Yeah.
you're just joining the club now, Coop.
Yeah, it's
Welcome to the club.
it's something I'm probably going to restart Windows for sure.
This season you have certainly graduated to the honor of Village Idiot.
Oh, excellent.
It's
Excellent.
no longer just Vernon Nation. Now it's Vern Nation and Coop.
So you bestow upon me a broken
Does he get
microphone.
packed?
Should he get a trophy or a bozo button or a cookie, Nation? What do you
Yeah, he
think?
should get like a button and a cookie.
All right, we'll see if we can do that for you, Coop.
Make sure it's a
offered him
cookie, not a
muffin,
muffin.
motherfucker
I don't
wouldn't
want
take
your
it.
muffins.
What kind
I
of
don't want-
cookies you like?
I'm okay with the chocolate chip.
All right, we'll
that's
send you
my
a peanut
guilty
butter
pleasure.
one.
All right, sounds good.
I thought he was like a macadamia nut. kind of guy.
I hope not. Isn't that like a woman's cookie, honestly?
It's
I
a
don't know.
woman's
They're all
cookie.
right. They're all right. Come
Of
on.
course, I've heard women call cookie something else. But anyhow,
My wife tried telling me they were white chocolate chip.
that's not good.
She was wrong.
See, wrong.
He's always wrong.
The only time she was wrong, Nation.
Yeah, the one time in her life.
But
Well, again, congratulations, man.
thank you guys.
Great job.
It just an honor to be the first one in the booth tonight.
Yeah, right.
And the finish in front of the 31, that does not happen often.
That's hard to do. It's very hard to do. And like you said, you got to run that perfect race. You figured it out tonight. You just ran it perfect.
Yeah, you do. And that's what I just found a rhythm tonight, Coop, honestly, and kept it. And I knew if I stayed with it the whole race, it was going to work.
It's weird to see the strategies that we had going on too. I thought maybe Burt Wilson would pull something off. He seemed to be pushing it further than everyone else. He short pitted the first round, and then he was on a whole different timetable than you guys. I thought, Burt maybe would be able to push it that 38 laps or 35 laps it was. What was you guys doing, 31?
Yeah,
About
30,
11.
31, somewhere in there.
It would have been tough for him, but I think if anybody was going to do it, Burt could have pulled it off because he pitted with 35 to go. I think he could have clutched it from there on and maybe made it. I don't know.
I don't know. He might have been able to. If he could have went all the way on fuel, it would have given him a good shot at it. But I had a strategy when it come to the second half of the race. The first half of the race, my strategy is just to drive the wheels off of it. And in the second half, I actually come up with a pit strategy.
Yeah, trying to figure out where everyone else is pitting, what the closest car is.
Yeah, and just
Good-
how far
good
you can
idea.
go on fuel, and then how many more times you got to stop and where to stop at.
Yeah.
But that's we did good at that tonight. Apparently, it worked out for us. So I want to thank Michael McCauley. He's my fuel man.
Right on. And close attention to that, making sure they get every last drop into it. And I mean, if you got a guy up there, it makes all the difference. If he's doing all the math for you, and you just focus on driving. That's good to have.
Yeah, he throws numbers out to me and lets me know he's this far back, he's this far back, and it really helps me because I know when I need to step it up or if I can just keep going easy on it, or that helped me a ton tonight.
Right on, man.
Thank you guys, though. I know you got a couple more interviews. I don't want to hold you up all night.
Yeah, we're gonna pull the 31 of Richard Holland up here, but hey, man, congratulations. It sounds like you're in better spirits this week than last week.
I feel good, but I'm still retiring.
All right, man.
Yeah, I've heard that bullshit before.
I'll see you guys.
All right, buddy.
Man, be good.
That was your first place finisher tonight, Vern Bradley. Got our second place finisher, Richard Holland, chasing that guy down with about 10 to go. I thought maybe he had it, but just ran out of time, man.
First of all, I want to say congratulations to Vern. He earned it tonight. He was definitely the fastest car out here. He was beating us in 3 and 4 real bad. I kept trying to change my line, trying to figure out how he was doing it or a way I could beat him, and I just couldn't. I couldn't get it done in 3 and 4, and he kicked our ass in 3 and 4 all night long. But we got on a different strategy because I had a strategy going into this thing, and I stuck to it, and I think it would have it worked out all right. But then Vern was able to run a couple laps longer than me, and tires were way more important here than I thought they were. So he was able to really run me down and pass me, and that advantage went away. But then the last stop, I was surprised when he pitted so early. And I stuck to my strategy, and I ran that 2 extra laps like I planned on, and geez, I was running him down, but I think I overdrove it a couple laps. I overheat the right front, and it took me a couple more laps to start gaining on him again. But anyways, we had the right strategy, I think, especially right there at the end. But he was the class of the field all night. He was the fastest car. He deserved the win. So hands down to him. He did a good job.
Yeah, it was interesting to see how you guys were driving the lines different. Vern was cutting the corner and getting to the bottom a lot sooner than everyone else, and then you were kind of lighter off, easing it in, giving a lot of room on the exits. It was just 2 different driving styles, but you guys were in a different time area compared to everybody else, and it was coming down to the end. I thought maybe you guys were going to be side by side coming off at 4.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I knew that he wasn't going to give me the high side if I got there, so I knew it was going to be interesting. But I'd like to have gotten there and given him a race there at the end, but I'm pretty happy finishing second. We weren't very fast here, even unloading here, so we kind of figured it out about halfway through the race. Pretty good line, be consistent, and like I say, he was just stupid fast from the drop of the green flag. So pretty happy to finish second, and like I say, congratulations to him on the win.
But
congratulations
you did
to
not
you.
only finish second, you also won something else.
What we got, Nation? Hit me.
Driver of the day.
All right, nice. Well, I appreciate that, man. I feel bad letting the fans down there. We didn't get the win, but it was a good points night for us. That's one thing about it. Hopefully the fans, they all understand that we're racing for a championship, and Amy Nation knows that, and they stand behind us, and that's what our ultimate goal is here, is to bring another championship to HJRM. So that's our goal.
Well,
And
man,
I didn't mean to call you fuckface this morning, by the way.
I meant to call you slutbag.
God damn it.
The trophy case at HJRM is getting too full with Richard Holland memorabilia, so if you guys could quit giving him awards, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I've got all the sweatshirts and posters.
We have to build a whole new building now just for him.
Yeah.
And all his trophies.
Yeah. Now, like I say, we appreciate it, man. Them guys rooting for us every week. Love it. Love the support, and we appreciate them guys being there for us, and it means a lot.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate you coming up here and talking to us. Anybody else you'd like to thank before we let you go?
Just my teammates, running with Hal and Ricky and you, Coop, when you run with us on Wednesday nights, and just good bunch of guys, man. We have a lot of fun and throw things off each other, whether it's strategy or something that's working for us or whatever it is, and could be just practice during the week and whatever. But you guys for doing the broadcasting Tuesday nights, Nation for coming in here tonight. Were you here the whole night?
No.
Fuck no.
I didn't think so.
He was in there with Vern, said he got too serious for him. Couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle the heat, so he got out of the kitchen.
Well, this is a pretty serious podcast on Tuesday nights, so I can understand that.
Yeah, he didn't like the intensity down there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Got too hot. Had to get out of the kitchen and go to the laundry room.
Right.
Where I'm at now, and it's cold as fuck.
Get cooled off. Yeah.
Right, well,
just to everybody that has anything to do with the league, man, we appreciate it. Love running here, and we'll finish this season off, and hopefully we can do some recruiting racing, get some more people in here, and give a hell next season.
Right on, man. Right on. All right, buddy. Well, we'll let you go. I'm going to get the third place driver up here. Take care, man.
All right, guys. Thanks.
Take care, buddy.
Third place finisher, Richard Holland. Jeff Martin, or second place finisher, I apologize. Jeff Martin, third place tonight. Jeff, you had a solid run all the way through this. You and Ricky went back and forth a lot, but you stayed in that top three 99% of this race. Tell us a little bit about the driving around this track.
Oh, it's fun. I love Kentucky. I always have, and I go run official races, and I think the one season I won like 14 races, 15 races in 1 week, and I learned a lot more with Vern though, because Vern told me what he was doing in 3 and 4, which was totally screwing me, and I was killing it in 1 and 2, and then Ricky would get like 2-3 tenths on me coming into 3 and 4 or going out of 3 and 4, and I couldn't figure it out, and Vern told me what he was doing, and it worked. Not as effective as it was for him, but it did help.
Yeah, he was in a different line. He was cutting it to the bottom really quickly. And we were watching how he was kind of executing the exits. And a couple times he did clip the wall, but I mean, he was right there on the edge.
Oh yeah, I almost got the wall a few times. I actually did scrape it once coming out there.
Yeah, if you change your line, you're not used to it mid race, and you just start running someone else's line, it can come back to haunt you real quick. But I mean, you looked solid all night long, even before you changed anything up. You and Ricky were battling, and I think you definitely had the car to beat there for third place, running really solid.
Yeah, and I thought that 3 and 4, the middle was the way to go, because I was staying ahead of Richard like in the beginning, and then staying ahead of Ricky, and then I guess I just started slowing down a little too early, and Richard got by, and I knew when he got by there was sayonara, see you later. He wasn't on catching him.
Yeah, it was a little weird that you were the only car running that high, and you were still holding your own. It seemed like your momentum was really good at the start. Maybe the track rubbered up and changed a little bit.
It did. It started getting real tight, and I mean, speeds like going into 1 and 2 went from, because I'm a big thing about watching the speeds, but going in, you could do 170 to 173 going into 1 and 2 at the start of the race, and then halfway through your run or towards the end of your run, you're down to 158. I mean, it's a significant difference.
Yeah, your lap time's falling off, and I think the conditions with like cloud cover and all that not affecting it. This track tends to rubber up more at that bottom groove because everybody's running it. It's nice and cold, so yeah, you're just gonna hunt for grip, and it seemed like you found something there towards the end. Do you think you would have been able to keep up with the leaders if you'd known that a little sooner?
Not Burn, and probably not Richard. I mean, maybe it wouldn't have been 13 seconds difference. Maybe it would have been like 4 or 5. But Vern was on rails, dude. You couldn't touch him.
Yeah, those guys looked really fast tonight. Congratulations to Vern Bradley again, and congratulations to you on your third place finish. Vern is a good teammate to have. He'll teach you a lot.
Oh, absolutely.
You got anybody else you'd like to thank for tonight's finish?
Yeah, you for doing the broadcast. You turned in from a racer to being a really good broadcaster. I heard you saying you had some problems going on, but and Vern for letting me race with him, and Michael McCulley for spitting out numbers to us and stuff all night long. It was great, and everybody at WFO, and if Nation's cold, he can just pull one of them dryer vents off the dryer, and
That's bullshit.
It'll warm up in there. No, it will.
Just grab someone else's laundry out of there and use it.
No, you just take the dryer vent off the back, and the heat's going to go in the room you're in.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking about just jumping in the goddamn dryer.
As long as it don't lock until the cycle's over, you'll be all right.
Well,
That'd be
question:
warm.
if it's exhaust for gas powered, that probably wouldn't be a good idea, right?
Well, he'd be high as fuck when he come out of there, but
Well, I was high as fuck when I went in there.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. We used to have a gas powered dryer, and I don't know that they burn and make I assume they make carbon monoxide, but I don't know how that works.
It does.
that's
Gas
just
dryer.
fine.
I fix appliances all day long, so gas dryers have to be vented even better than electric dryers.
Right.
But I'm curious to see the points because I think 2 behind Richard going into tonight as far as points. I was in second place, so I'm curious to see what it is now.
I'd say it's probably like 2 or 3 points again. It'd be close. Vern kind of threw a mix in there with that first place finish, but
Yeah, and I didn't lead a lap too. I led some last week.
it's gonna be interesting to see. I don't know. Where are we going next week? Chicago?
I believe it is Chicago.
All right. Well, we got pretty much D-shaped ovals from here on out. I don't foresee.
Which plays into the favor of HJRM.
Yeah, you get around those good. You get around those good though.
I do all right.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if you're 2 points back. I'd probably guess that you're gonna be 3 or 4 back after this week, but
Yeah,
get out there and grab you a win.
Chicago, and then the championship at Atlanta, which is my home track.
Well, there you go. So shape it up. Tight points battle. Jeff Martin, congratulations, man. We're going to wrap it up here tonight. Thank you to Nation for coming up here and broadcasting with me tonight.
I just like to say one thing: go Bama.
Oh, boy.
Look, here's what happened.
Look at what you did.
Saban got with Kirby and said, look, just let us win. We'll be in, y'all will be in, and then we'll play it out in the championship game. So
There you go, buddy.
But Michigan's no slouch. We got an issue there. We got to figure out.
I don't think Michigan's going to even come into play.
I know, but they've turned into a pretty good team. So hopefully it's not a big deal. We'll beat them, but they didn't play anybody.
I have no
You
say.
shouldn't have a problem beating Michigan.
Well, we'll see, and then we'll get another shot at Bama.
All right, ladies. I'm going to end it tonight.
Fucking call us ladies.
Everybody. Yeah. What are you going to do about it?
Like we were talking about biscuits and gravy or something. Ooh, that sounds good.
From everybody at WFO, thank you for watching tonight's broadcast. Twisted Tuesday, CheckerWon Manufacturing ARCA Series. This is Bradley Cooper, Nation 01, Jeff Martin, signing off. Have a good night, guys.
See ya.
Y'all take care.
Racing. It's in our blood. From the No Limits of Texas. The high-speed banks at Daytona.
I mean, nobody's going to catch that 3-truck of Hal Amy as he takes it.
From the drop of the green flag. To green flag pit stops. It's in our DNA. We live for it. There's 7 nights in a week. And only one night matters to us. The moment to prove that we're the best. Laying down an entire season. Pushing the limits. We're made for it.
Bumper, Artie Peterson out to the lead. Glenn Jameson's pushing hard now. Garrett behind him. Top 5 could throw a blanket over it. Artie's going to drop down to the inside. 10 cars going to start pushing. These guys are getting a little dicey back in 5th and 6th place. Little contact between the 14 and the 70. 63, 3 wide in the front. Artie Peterson stuck out in the middle. Brandon Winning, we got a car down on the apron, 70 car, and now a car up in the wall. We got a wreck behind him. 1 lap to go. Rick Fagone has got the position right now. Garrett Helmlinger and Glenn Jameson neck and neck. We got a push on the inside. Push on the 10 car. Rick Fagoon looks like he might pull it off neck and neck at the line, and the 10. Oh, the Garrett Humlinger. I can't believe what I just saw. It looks like Garrett Humlinger.
Survival of the fittest. 16 chase drivers. 1 championship. Who's got what it takes? As they give the command to start the engines, it's time to find out. WFO is live right now.